Hey guys, Omni here. We are back for episode 17 of season 7 of The Flash. This is the 150th episode. It's going to be a special. Not only is it the 150th episode, it is also the penultimate episode of the season, the first part of the two-part finale. And last week's episode saw us dealing with the Godspeed drones, learning a little bit more about what's going on with their civil war. And not only did we get a little bit of a surprise end at the end we got some involvement from the forces with Dion helping this issue with Iris and her being pulled throughout time, keeping her contained and stabilized as much as he could. At the end of the episode, we had Nora show up and she was not alone, and she brought Jordan Fisher, Plane, Bart, Alan, Impulse, and just in a few lines, crashed it, if you will. And I'm really excited to see that dynamic. This is just the pure shock on Barry's face. I'm really excited to see where they go with this episode. Obviously, the promo, we get to see them a little bit in action. Jay Garrick is making an appearance in here. John Wesley Shipp returning to the role. So it's going to be an interesting little episode. So I'm really excited to dive into this, and I might be speeding through some things right now, but because I got Loki in just in a little while, so we got to finish this recording so I can get right into that and start editing all 3 of these shows tonight. Loki, Superman, and Lois just came back, and Flash's 150th episode. So yeah, it's going to be a busy night, and then I got to go right into work after all of that. So we'll see how this whole thing goes, guys. As always, if you want the full-length, unedited reaction, it's over on Patreon, or if you become a member here on the channel, it gets you access to that as well as all the other shows we're covering. It got some movies on there I've been slowly adding into the mix. So if you want to check that out, I would really appreciate it. Help support the channel and all that jazz. So guys, let's go ahead and dive into this episode. Here we go. Oh, we're in the future. 2049. What the fuck? What the fuck? She do like a lightning whip?
Guess you couldn't run away forever, Heart.
Unlimited power. Dude, hell yeah.
Yo, that was so crash.
You just phased through a speedster.
Who didn't see me coming?
Your molecules could have conjoined on a quantum level. Do you not know what that means?
Oh, no, I don't because I'm a freshman in college.
Whatever. Bart, you have to stop pulling these crazy stunts.
I am expanding my boundaries. Right? Like, who knows what else you can do if you actually push yourself?
Seriously? Did you not just see my lightning lasso?
Okay, that's really bad.
Oh, look at that. It's like a more classical Flash outfit as the statue. Ah, he's using the cosmic treadmill.
Chester, we've already met. You improved my gauntlet's efficiency by like 2,000%.
Dude, you help me with my differentials of mathematics homework like all the time. All the time. Don't forget that.
Grammy Cecile!
It happened again?
Yeah. Just wish Iris was here to meet them.
Dad, Mom's gonna be fine. West Allen family rule number 1, protect the timeline at any and all costs. We can't stay.
Actually, you can.
Really?
What? Yeah, look, the Godspeeds are recharging themselves in the Speed Force, so as long as that's the case, there's no way back. So, maybe you are safer here with us.
Hey, have you seen Allegra lately?
No, not since yesterday when she said goodbye to Esperanza.
I'll find her.
Ew. It's okay, Dad. We don't fight. Is this about the other Nora?
You know about her.
You and Mom have told us a ton of stories about her, and I'm so glad that you did. I feel like part of her is still alive in me.
Oh, that's sad,
We've got more Godspeed
but
southwest
cute.
of-
Make sure there are no civilians in harm's way.
What about them?
Let them kill each other and clean up the mess.
Oh, okay.
Dad?
They're not fighting each other anymore.
Go back and recharge.
All after Bart. Jesus. The fuck? They expend all their energy.
Bart, why do they all follow you and not us? What are you not telling me?
Oh, is it from where he phased through the original? Maybe he's got some of the original speed in there. They think he's the OG Heart. Maybe. I don't know.
I want to know why every Godspeed out there just tried to kill Bart.
Because he's my thon. Dad, Godspeed is my arch
okay.
nemesis. Okay, he's my one big bad to rule them all, just like you and Thon.
Thon devoted his entire life to destroying mine. He murdered your grandma. You can't just throw his name around without knowing what it means.
I know what it means.
Bart, it's okay. Why don't we all just try and take a breath?
Barry's never gonna believe this.
I can barely believe it either.
A year ago, I thought I'd never run again. But then I hit the jackpot, and just in time, too.
Because an army of evil speedsters is attacking Central City?
Barry needs all the help he can get. Fine. Time to get in on the action.
They didn't do like an Earth this or Earth that. They just said Keystone. So like maybe an Earth Prime. He just lives on Earth Prime. They have their own J.
What the hell do you want?
You, Jay Garrick. We want you.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Maybe you should stop focusing on being a badass, parkouring off every wall you see.
So you agree? I do look badass. That's it. That's all that I've ever wanted for her. We're working on a new move that we're actually going to use on Godspeed. I think you're going to like it a lot. It's kind of old school, which I think you're going to.
You won't be going into the field.
I can keep my cool. I promise. I can. Tell them. I can keep my cool, right?
But you can't.
Bart.
I know Bart can be a bonehead, but he's right. You've only known him for a few hours. I've known him for 19 years. I got this. Look, I get why you're angry. After what Godspeed took from you, from us?
Godspeed Godspeed didn't take Uncle Jay. He killed him. Uncle Jay understood me. He was the first person that saw my impulsiveness as a strength.
But if he were here now, seeing what we were up against, what do you think he would want you to do?
He'd tell me, sometimes you have to take your hat off.
See? I'm always right.
You are sometimes right.
7%.
Not even 10% charged yet.
More clones just showed up. Is your father's device ready?
Chester's gadget, yes, but the battery needs recharging.
Stand back.
Why didn't they just do that?
It's ready now.
Jesus.
On my way with the guests of honor. Now!
Guys, sensors are picking up a massive increase in the clone's kinetic energy. They're recharging.
What the hell? Frost.
Flash, we gotta go.
The battery wasn't charged by Allegra, it was charged with
By lightning.
which is equivalent to 5 billion.
So he supercharged them.
Even if we get the SEE working, we're still outnumbered. We need reinforcements.
Hell to the yeah, you do.
How long were you listening?
Not long. Not long. I mean, just long enough to hear the dad finally realize that he should tag me in.
You meant me, dumbass.
No, I didn't.
Wait, what?
Nora, we almost died out there. I couldn't protect you. I'm not putting you in that position again.
You don't just get to decide that. I'm about to turn 30. In 4 years. The point is, you can't just send us back to 2049. That's not an option. And we're not gonna go watch TV at Grandpa Joe's.
We could always lock you in a pipeline cell until this is all over.
You wouldn't. We will if we have to.
You're not emitting microwaves.
No, she's emitting ultraviolet.
Like your cousin. You only hit that range from channeling negative emotions like anger or pain.
Because she's dead.
Allegra, I'm so sorry.
It's not your fault.
It's mine.
No, it's not.
Esperanza was my family, and I should have been there for her.
You were.
Just like I should be able to charge this stupid thing, but I can't. And now more people are gonna get hurt, and it's all my fault.
Turn over the adversary now, or else the one he loves will die. Jay Garrick.
Bart, wait. Dad.
Isn't this where Barry and Iris's marriage was at? Well, initial marriage. Before the Nazis showed up. Do something. Do something.
You want more speed? Come take mine.
Nora, what are you doing?
Buying you some time. Save Bart.
Learning a little something from Bart. Maybe that isn't the same church.
Bart? Bart!
Oh no.
Can you hear me? That way. Okay, put him down.
Whoa!
Central City for 2 seconds.
Hart has the answer locked inside his mind. I need to unlock it.
Doing that restores Godspeed though at the same time. Is that a throne?
This is gonna be so much fun.
God damn it. No stinger. I don't. How do you wrap this up in one episode? How? Have we established before that Jay Garrick is on our Earth now, or a Jay Garrick is on our Earth now? Because he kind of brushed over that. I don't remember that if that happened. Because last time he went to Joan and Jay was on another Earth. Like, they were on another Earth, and he went to that Earth so they could project him into the future. And then he came back. Like, right? Am I misremembering that? I don't know. Jordan Fisher, I think he's doing a fantastic job in this role as Impulse, as channeling Bart Allen. I know a lot of people are, like, not too keen on making Bart Barry's son and as opposed to grandson like it's supposed to be in the comics, but it's whatever. It's a different Earth. It's a different adaptation. It's fine. The original still exists even within the show's context. But I like it. I like what they're bringing to it. I'll be honest. little underwhelmed with the episode, with some of the effects, the fighting, the way everybody kind of played into the story. I do like, surprisingly enough, like for once, I did kind of feel for Allegra that this was a really weird spot that she was in. Again, I don't like the motivation of how we got to here, because it's not fair to her character. It was just also poorly written in general, but I felt for her in this moment. Obviously, the grieving, I think it came out in her performance a little bit this time as opposed to before. I don't know. For some reason, maybe it's just my mood today. I bought into it. And we know that it was just to create this tension and conflict, and who knows, maybe she will turn against the team at some point. We'll find out later, I guess. But Chester was Chesterin, nothing new there. Jay, great as always. John Wesley Shipp can just slide right into this role like he's never left it. Loved it. Iris coming in. And I don't know if it's just her character, like this omnipotence or something like that, but there's a lot of her performance, and maybe it's just the distance or the growth of the character. I don't know. A lot of her performance has been very collected, like non-emotive whatsoever. Like I feel like I don't know, it's weird. Like she's just reading lines sometimes, and I don't know if that's just intentional or not. But because when the emotion's there, she pulls in the emotion. Like when she's there supporting Barry and whatnot, it's just a lot of times it's just like I don't feel anything from her performance as of late. And it's not all the time, but it's just like sometimes it just feels like she just showed up for the job. And I know there's a lot of rumors about her wanting off the show, but then again, she had that out whenever her contract ended with this season, and she just signed on for season 8. So I don't know what the truth of it is. And maybe it's just this episode was a little more, I don't know. I like the banter. I like the time stuff. I liked everything with Barry, Nora, and Bart. Seeing little glimpses here and there of what's going on with Joe and Kramer. Still up in the air as far as how that storyline is going to connect to everything else. And then she's obviously withholding information to the FBI about what Creek had told her about her having died in the past. Like, who is this in front of us? We don't know. Still got those questions. August Hart trying to figure out who he is. And then in this mindscape, we got Barry confronting the real Godspeed internally. So I'm curious to see where that goes. He's like, I got all the answers, and he's gonna, I guess the next episode we're gonna have him unravel like his entire plan, his scheme, whatever, who knows. And then he killed Jay Garrick. He's Bart's Thawne in the future, which is interesting. I like that importance of Thawne being brought into this whole mix, like just the weight of what it means to even refer to somebody as their Thawne. Like Thawne is like the fucking worst, and it was like, if he's your Thawne, he must be really bad. So yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. For the 150th, it was nice seeing Cisco come in. That was a nice surprise. Coming in, I knew he was supposed to be like in the finale, and maybe it was just this part of it, or maybe he's in both parts. I mean, he stuck around at the end, so I assume he's going to be in the next one. I had known, and I mentioned before in earlier episodes we've reacted to, that as far as we know, he was going to be making an appearance in the finale. So I guess I kind of forgot, because he just kind of showed up there at the end, surprisingly enough, with his mecha powers, incorporating the time trap a little bit to help get them out of that situation. Seeing Barry kind of phase through Godspeed's absorption thing was kind of cool, and see him go through it. I like the phasing stuff when it's done well, when it's not like just him falling through the floor, which always kind of looks funny. I mean, it's always going to, even with like Kitty Pryde and the X-Men, it's always like a little weird when they just go through the floor. But it was all right. It was all right. For 150th special, it was nice seeing everybody's faces, everybody kind of come back between, Jay Garrick, Joan, Cisco coming in with Godspeed, Nora, like everybody coming in, Iris coming in for the episode as well. It was nice seeing everybody there. I just feel like the overall impact of the episode was just a little below what I was kind of expecting for it. But I'm excited to see what the finale brings, because I'm sure, even though it's the 150th, you got to save your big punches for the final episode. So I'm hoping next episode knocks this out of the park. There's a couple of things that I've seen from leaked set photos that have not happened yet. And again, these aren't things I seek out. This is just things unfortunately, just scrolling through my timeline on my Twitter feed, just happened to see. So there's some things that haven't happened yet, so I'm really curious to see how it fits into the grand scheme of things. So I'm hoping we close out this episode strong. What happened to my arm? There's like scratch marks all over me. Did I get attacked by a demon while I was just sitting here? Anyway, guys, what did you think of this episode? Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. Guys, remember the full-length, unedited reaction watch-alongs over on Patreon, or if you become a member here on the channel, gets you access to that as well. Huge shout-out to our channel legends, Mandy Sherritt, Ryan Karen, and Jason Coleman. Thank you guys, as always. If you want to talk about the episode, the other shows we cover, movies in general, anime, games, whatever, come join our Discord. Links to that and all my socials are in the description of this video, and I will catch you guys in the Season 7 finale of The Flash next week. Take care, everybody.